Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Well, I'm not a religious person, but I still remember a few verses, and one was something like, don't do unto others what you don't want to be done unto you, or something like that. You know what I mean? Like the golden charm, golden rule. Yeah. Uh, it's very interesting that the free countries, they don't like the bad countries to copy their behavior. I don't know why. Even if that behavior, is just straight from the free world's to do book. So what do we have here? We have a little problem, and the little problem is China seems to provide weapons. Big surprise. To whom? No, not to Ukraine, not to NATO, but to Russia. Yeah, to Russia. And guess what? The free countries are upset about it. Really, really, really upset. Who gives up, right? So let's see this little article here coming from National Review via Yahoo News. All right, this is from March 16th, 2023. Chinese companies are routing rifles, body armor to Russia through the Middle East. Don't tell me that's Israel. No, it can be a beautiful weapon. Look at that. Right, hey, lean forward, lean forward. Well, you're not going to shoot. That's why you're not leaning. All right, let's go. Chinese companies, including one with direct ties to Beijing, are routing rifles, body armor, and drone equipment to Russia via the Middle East. Well, if you know it's a Middle East, I'm pretty sure you know the exact country, otherwise it doesn't count. A Thursday report by Politico reviewing customs data by Import Genius revealed that the shipments took place between June and December 2022. NATO ally Turkey and the United Arab Emirates are the countries that shipments were routed through. Erdogan, you're in deep doo-doo, if we are to believe the report, correct? Correct. Now, it's something is interesting, and I will tell you this. This is my first question. How dumb can you be to write, we're going to send 3,529 AK-47s. All right, and then what else? Drones. Oh yeah, drones equip. Hey, drones. Okay, and then armor, body armor. Yeah, and that's it. Here, Turkey, and Turkey is going to take that. They're going to send it to Russia. Russia, we're going to give you 3,528 whatever. This is the way you think it works. They will say, no, we send candies. That's how the paperwork works. And this guy tell us, these guys think that we are United States of America. No, we're not. Those are experienced, well, it's true they're not as experienced as these thieves, but at least they have their ways, let's put it this way. So let's see what's going on here. So they found out what? By, right? Reviewing customs data. Yeah, like they said, we're going to be AK-47s because we're going to reroute it to Russia. How dumb can you be? Anyway, but let's say they already insulted Turkey's and UAE's intelligence. But maybe they're right. I don't know. We'll see. In June 2022, China North Industries Group Corporation Limited, one of the country's largest state-owned defense contractors, sold 1,000 CQA rifles to a Russian company that does business with the Russian state and military. That year, Russian entities also received 12 shipments of drone equipment and 12 tons of body armor from China via Turkey. This is the first confirmation that dual-use equipment, commercial items that can also be used on the battlefield in Ukraine, are being sent despite promises from at least one Chinese company to the contrary. Now, just between you and I, do you think the Chinese give up about this? That's the first thing. Well, this is the first proof. The first proof that you tell me is some words in National Review. So for me, there's like, that's for me. But hey, let's say we take it as face value, which you and I should never do that, okay? But let's say we're like the rest of them. Oh yeah, man. Yeah, they are sending over there. Yeah, and then you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna bomb the shit out of them. You're not going to do anything about it. What are you going to do? You're going to impose a economic war on China? I don't think so. Why? You know why? they really produce stuff, and you really don't produce but services, massages, change money changers. That's what you do. That's what we do here. We provide services. We don't make things. They make things. They make things, including Papa, that comes from other places. Yeah, we have here great agriculture and so on. That's correct. We got that one. But I think we have to speak with Bill Gates about that one. Anyway, let's move on. So the whole thing is, what are you going to do about it? Nothing. Oh man. So the challenge with dual use items is that the export control system we have has to consider both the commercial sales possibility as well as the military use of certain items, says Zach Cooper, former assistant to the Deputy National Security Advisor to Combat Terrorism at the National Security Council, to Politico. These items can therefore be a loophole, can therefore be a loophole by the China, which China can provide lethal aid and deny they are doing so at the same time. Well, that's good, man. Last month, U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken explained China was already providing non-lethal support. He expressed concern it could escalate into what? You are providing weapons, airplanes tomorrow. MiG-29s are on their way from Poland. Long-range missile systems are about to be there. Tanks are there. But howitzers are there. HIMARS are there. Everything is there. And you talk about this guy sending rifles. And hey, I express concern it could escalate. Yes, it will escalate. To date, I'm quoting, we have seen Chinese companies provide non-lethal support to Russia for use in Ukraine. The concern that we have now is based on information we have that they're considering providing lethal support. Blinken said, we don't give up. The fear is that China will more fully intervene in the conflict, providing arms en masse. Well, probably that's the case. And again, in January, the U.S. sanctioned another Chinese firm. Yeah, that's what they do. They do all this kind of sanctions because they're the daddy and the other one is the baby, the toddler. We're going to sanction you. Wait a second. You see, if you play like this and you start from the premises that we are the good, Ukraine is the good, Russia is the bad, China is the bad. Russia invaded unprovoked. It was unprovoked. It just wants to expand and wants to conquer the world because it's just an imperialistic power. Unlike the good, then yes, everything this guy said, everything this guy say, yes, makes sense. Okay, don't verify, just trust them. Okay, but if you have above 86 IQ, you say, oh, wait a second, I have a few questions about this, which I'm not gonna go into this. I made many videos on this. I said this 4 times already in the past 32 seconds. Anyway, let's see. I'm gonna change it. So if you go with this worldview, yes, that's exactly so. But the problem is there are some other countries around this planet that really see things differently. And I think they have the right to see it. And you're not the owner of the truth, this little good, okay? There are some aspects that you could put on the other side. And if you look from the other perspective, things could be seen differently. No, you are the bad. You want to destroy us. We are the good. You pushed us into attacking poor little guys, Ukrainians, that were pushed by you, armed by you, influenced by you, controlled by you, dominated by you, everything by you. And we told you, back off. Let's talk about something. Let's make a little arrangement. Let's make some, how do you call it, an understanding between us and you guys. You didn't want to hear it. The last time it was in December 2021. Blinken was like, just started, baby. You're late anyway. So from that perspective, it's you who's bad and they who are the victims. And some other countries from outside could see both sides. So they could be in between. Besides, when you punch me in the face, because I don't wear this button shirt right, and you don't like it and you want me to change it and I don't want to change it, you punch me in the face and I don't like it, but I change it because you're going to punch me again and I can't retaliate. And I see you doing the same thing to that one, and that one, and that one. See how I change from this to that, to that one, to that. Very complicated business here, man. That one, then I'm like, I'm gonna build a little bit of resentment against you. And I'm pretty much certain that other countries do the same thing. And then when you do the same, you're gonna say, oh no, I'm the good person. I have great doubts that you're the good person because you didn't prove it. So I'm not gonna look at you as a good, just a face value, by face. Okay, yeah, you're the good. The Chinese will give Russia, if they didn't do it yet, they will give stuff to Russia. And the problem is this, as I always said, what are you going to do about it, and what can you do about it? You can do this a lot, you can do a lot of that, but can you do anything about it? Obviously, we have here ideologues and people who are just deluded. They think, yeah, man, we can do this. Yeah. I see how you do it in Russia right now. You're afraid to do anything in Russia. If you are so tough, why didn't you attack Russia then? That's the first question I was asked. If you're so, why didn't you attack Russia? And you say, Ukraine, hey, NATO, get up. I don't need you as a weasel. Hey, Russia, come over here, motherfucker. Why didn't you do that? Because you're a weasel. And I dare you to do that. And you will not do it. Because you're the force of good. But you push around other countries like Libya, Iraq. You try to do other things in the Middle East, right? You did many hanky-panky over there. You push these guys around. Yugoslavia. But yeah, push around a little bit China. And in China, you're not going to be again, okay, South Korea, go here. You're not going to say Taiwan, go over here. Japan, go over here. Come over here, China. No, you're not going to do that. You're again going to use these guys. You're going to be behind because you're very courageous. How should I interpret this? How should I interpret this other than because you're smart? Yeah, you're smart using others. That's not smart. That's a little bit, you know what I mean? That doesn't show class. But you want to be recognized as a class. Yeah, we're the best. Really, like that? I mean, you don't fool everybody with what's going on in Ukraine. Come on. I mean, you have to be really below 86 to really believe that poor Ukrainians just, oh my God, they were just attacked by the Russians. Just Putin had a false, and he said, God damn it, give me the Ukraine, get on the fucking Zelensky right now. No, it didn't happen like this. But anyway, if you want to believe that way, I got some movies from Hollywood that you can watch because that's the audience they are providing the movies to. And it's not you, because you're here in what minute? Let me put my old man glasses. The minute 12:49. So if you're here with me right now, you either hate me a lot and you wanna or you love me a lot. Anyway, I want you just to see things from a different perspective. And thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.